Hi people, me again obviously, Moino Ravenberg. As always and as usual, I'm going to be covering a lunar angel today called Adriel in English. I prefer calling him by what I perceive to be his original name, as is customary for me, Adriel, A-D-R-I-E-L. Now, Adriel is an angel from, like I already said, he's a lunar angel. I'm going to keep this video really short. He's a lunar angel from a book called A Dictionary of Angels, or better said, that's where I came across him. Okay, it's an angel, a lunar angel that I met, that I read upon in a book called A Dictionary of Angels by an author called Gustav Davidson. You can see the description in the description of this video what the title and the author's name is. I have no link to a free copy this time. I don't feel like uploading it, plain and simple. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna read from the description of the book. Adriel, my help is God, one of the 28 angels ruling the 28 mansions of the moon. Adriel is also one of the angels of death, according to Haywood. Haywood is an author. The Hierarchy of the Blessed Angels, another occult author, I'm assuming, and that is the name of the book. I repeat, The Hierarchy of the Blessed Angels, wherein it is claimed that he will, in the last days, slay all souls then living. In Ozar Midrashim II, 316a and 317, Adriel is one of the angelic guards of the gates of the south wind, also of the east wind. I'm assuming that Ozar Midrashim II is a Jewish, is something similar to the Talmud, something in relation to Jewish text or Jewish literature, esoteric literature. So yeah, anyways, I've spoken to Adriel after being prompted by a certain archangel to cover him. I'm not specifically going to call him by name, but bottom line is I spoke to Adriel. His appearance is honestly that of a man, beautiful man, as is the case usually, with in typical Roman outfit and on armor, etc., holding a spear. The colors he displays are quite mixed, honestly. He can display the color of water as an element, so orange mixed with blue. He can display violet levels of blue, or violet, better said, so light as well as and at the same time deep purple with blue. There is a specific type of flower that is violet in nature. I don't know if they're chrysanthemums or something. Bottom line is you have blue flowers or violet flowers that pretty much, hold on. No, violet flower. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, just viola, honestly. They're called viola flowers, or just violet flowers. Yeah, that's the perfect example of what he appears like in general. And for the rest, colors are mixed, honestly. It's interloping, or better said, going in between those two, between violet and water, etc. Now, he is, well, obviously lunar, but he covers everything. He's an all-rounder in terms of what he can do for anyone. He's quite potent, to say the least, and he can do essentially anything. He can literally do anything. Help anybody out with anything. It doesn't matter what you want, what you need, he can do so. What else? He also has a hint of air about him, so aerial presence, hence me saying violet mixed with blue, like violet mixed with sky blue, like that. Yeah, what else can I say? Yeah, in terms of his description, that he is one of the angels of death, not literally. It simply said that when the time comes to fulfill that role, he'll simply aid Samael, my beloved Lord Samael, in terms of essentially punishing the wicked, so to speak, punishing the wicked. and in relation to being one of the angelic guards of the gates of the south wind, so the Jewish reference, also of the east wind. Yes, that is correct. That's why he has a wind association. He is simply one of the aerial guardians in relation to wind as an element, so air as an element. Hence, him also having aerial affinities. Yeah, and that's essentially it. There are no default planetary or zodiacal alignments that he adheres to already, based already on what I said. That's pretty much what he told me from the get-go. That's pretty much what he told me right from the start, which I can comprehend. Okay, high-ranking spirits like these, not that he's of a specifically high rank, but someone like him has no real affinity. You can't pigeonhole these kind of angels. By default, he's lunar. That's what you can count on. And essentially, let me see, that is it. If I did forget anything, I will definitely add an own comment to my video, a pinned comment in the comment section. But that's essentially it. Like I said, I want to keep this video short. He asked me to also essentially tear up his seal or his sigil and put it in a glass of water, which I did here, as you can tell or as you can see. I'm gonna throw it away after this video. Obviously, because he's lunar, he asked me for a strong water presence, which I adhere to, which I definitely listened to in terms of fulfilling his request. Now, you can find his description from the aforementioned book, as well as his seal, hand drawn by me, one in magic marker, black permanent marker, as well as in just plain pencil writing, or just writing with a pen, sorry, not a pencil. A picture of that in thingy, linked in the description below. I put both of them, so the description as well as the hand-drawn seal, in a zip file. You can simply, it's not password protected or encrypted, so you can simply download that zip file, and then you have both of them, the description as well as the seal. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, essentially, in terms of the seal, it's simply a crescent moon pointing to the left, obviously, where the outer ends are pointing to the left. And then a line is drawn to it, and then you have a colon, as in the actual grammatical symbol, a colon, also to the left, at the outer ends of that squiggly line that runs through the moon, the crescent moon. That is essentially all, and I'll hear it if there are any questions. Oh yeah, last but not least, as an alternative to using the hand-drawn seal, the picture of the hand-drawn seal, in case you seriously intend on working with them, you can also use the wallpaper art I have made based on the thingy image that you can see as the thumbnail of this video itself. You can use that image as well. Better yet, you can also download that. I'm also going to add that link in the description for anyone to use. A simple compilation of wallpaper, so that you can use them for whatever purposes you see fit. You can have the wallpaper art. Bye. That's all.